G'day, how's it going, folks, and welcome to the new era of Train SimWorld Tuesday tradition here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment. Welcome to the all-new looking Choo Choo Tuesdays live. This is episode 136 in total, and the first for Train SimWorld 4. I'm off the camera tonight, ladies and gentlemen, giving you guys a non-camera-free stream. For now, I'll come in a little bit later and say g'day. And we are here for 2 hours here tonight, bringing you great gameplay. Well, hopefully here for 2 hours tonight. We've got a little bit of a storm that's just a little tiny bit to the north of us at the moment. So we're keeping our eyes out on that. We've had a few thunders over the last couple of minutes while we've been getting into the preview, into the stream. So yeah, this is the final hours of early access as well, folks. The official release of Train SimWorld 4 is happening at 1 a.m. For the console players and at 3 a.m. for the PC players here in Australia. and it will be Wednesday morning, early hours Wednesday morning for us. It is currently 8:02 p.m. and here on the Tuesday evening. So if you're in Australia, they're the local times for the east coast of Australia. 2 hours difference between South Australia and Northern Territory. 30 minutes difference for South Australia and Northern Territory, and 2 hours difference for Western Australia. And obviously, 2 hours again difference. Put 2 hours on top of that for you people in New Zealand. So anyway, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world, our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. I'd love to hear from you today and enjoy the ride. We are on the S-Bahn for Vorarlberg to kick it off here today. REX15561. Lindu Hanabanoff to the scroll runs, I think it is. But anyway, if you haven't seen our uploaded videos of Train Simworld 4 action as of yet, folks, we have posted again today some more introduction videos. They are at 4K at 60 frames per second HD quality. And some more other uploaded videos, including our first fantastic run with the Vimetic Cloud Fog, sorry. Vimetic Fog, I think they call it. So yeah, the new fog system. Absolutely stunning midnight trip along the East Coast Main Line with a freight train. We're going to be doing a freight actually today with the East Coast Main Line, but we're going to be doing a day trip this time around. It won't be a fog one or anything like that. It won't be, but that I have to say, using that new fog system with nighttime runs is beneficial. I'll tell you that much. It makes the night runs even better now. So, all right. Just bear with me for a second. I just got to quickly go and grab my phone. Sorry about that, folks. I've been doing some recording. I had the phone on the Windows sill recording so I could try to get some lighting shots for some shorts for the channel. I have posted some shorts today of some of the weather patterns we've had here this afternoon with the storms. It come up pretty dark this afternoon, and I thought, oh. And then I seen Shaw that I follow on Twitter, which just recently got back from the tornado season in the US. He was down south actually when the storm went through. There was a big hailstorm down in the Goulburn area, not far from Canberra, earlier today in the Southern Highlands area. So anyway, let's get going. Hope you enjoy with rock and roll. All right. Once again, I am using a mod that fixes up the table. And it's a fantastic mod. I have got some mods. As you know, I got the signal, better signals and everything for the East Coast Main Line and UK routes for Train Simworld 4 by a lovely fellow, London Midland. Again. ABB, yep, we want that. Signal lights direct, yep. Let's CFA.
Welcome to Choo Choo Tuesdays, the new era, Train Simworld 4, with the Godfather, the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 16 Screenshot Contest winner.
We've got a Creators Club design, folks. This is a Deutschbahn one. No, Deutschbahn? No, it is an OBB one. There you go. It is official. Check out that. One of the many Creators Club designs. I did do the Creators Club design with this particular pattern along the side, but not the blue. So there is a few. This is actually a legit one as well. Once again, we are using the legendary custom engine settings. Doors closing. Please stand clear. All aboard the night train. It's not the night train, it's the day train. Check out this building. I love this building. It's so beautifully architectured. Like, look at that. That is so high in detail. That is one of the nicest buildings in TSW. Look at that. Wow. God, you gotta admire some architecture around the world. You know, it's how stunning they are. I'm fortunate enough, I live in Sydney, you know, we've got some beautiful architecture here, you know, Centrepoint Tower, which is Sydney Tower, you got the, you know, you got the Sydney Opera House, of course, and the world famous Harbour Bridge, which, based off the original Hell's Gate design, yeah, we know. Light cloud setting today. Here we got on the chat, we got Chris, as always. G'day Chris, how you going? Mr. Aussie Don, I have all 5 routes. 5 routes? No, there's only 4, mate. There's only 4 routes. Where are you getting the 5th one from? There's only East Coast Main Line, Antelope Valley Line, the Espartan Vorarlberg we're on now, and the Nevica Dresden. They're the only 4 that are available currently. A few more hours and everything will be available for whatever everyone knows. Look, I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys right now, and I know that this is going to happen because I was looking at the information I received earlier today at the Dovetail Forum, and I have to really spit some truths with you guys right now for you people that might not understand. If you moved from Train Sim World 2 to Train Sim World 3, you might not know. So I'm going to give people that are new to the game a little bit of back catalogue information from when routes transfer over to a new era of Train Sim World. So here we go. Pay attention and listen to what I've got to say, because this is going to be really handy to you guys. Do note, not every single route is going to release in one shot. Console might be different. You might get everything released in one go, and you can download everything in one go. But PC players and PC Steam players in particular, if you're waiting for the standard edition or you're waiting for your other routes to return back into the game, do note everything will not release at 3 o'clock in the morning. It will be just after 3 o'clock in the morning. About 3:15, 3:20, 3:05, like just, yeah, about 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the half an hour after, 45. They're not going to all release at one shot. They're going to release them one by one, by one, by one, by one, by one, until everything is completely coded, because they're in a coded order. They're in an order. So they go boom, 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 boom. Everything releases eventually. And then, give it an hour, a couple hours, and everything should be back in there and back to normal. As you know, folks, Dovetail Forums, don't go and whinge and whine there about, oh, it's telling me that I gotta buy it again, like everybody else did when Train Sim World 2, we converted from Train Sim World 2 to Train Sim World 3. Don't do that, folks. Because it's just, it might say that, but just wait, folks, because it's not actually fully released back to you. So that's what happens. So be patient, and everything will be normal. Everything will release to you. You'll be able to download things as they go along. Not everything's going to release in one shot. It'll release over time. It might be on the same console as well. It might say that you might have to buy it again if you already own it. Just ignore it, folks, as I explained to you guys, and you'll be able to enjoy your back catalogue in style. So yeah, your back catalogue might say that you have to buy it again, because that's happened previously. And looking at what I've seen in the information today, by the way, we've just welcome to Austria. We've just hit Austria. Yeah, I made second break up. Not about that. There we go. There we go. Move up and down again. Yep, so be prepared for that to happen with the back catalogue releasing not all at one go. It will release gradually over an hour period to an hour and a half period. More so an hour period. I think it was about an hour to 90 minutes last time. So now there's more evolved. I would give it a 2-hour period, just because of the amount of back catalogue there is now. We had 12, 13, 14 pieces added, 15 pieces added for Train Sim World 3. So there was a fair few pieces added in this last year. I think this is actually the biggest year that we've ever had when it comes to releases. So we've had 3 new routes release this time around. So we didn't get we got a remastered route as well. So we got, not an extension, but a remastered. I was hoping for an extension for that route, but it's not happening now. Rats. Maybe future. We'll soon find out. I'll probably lean towards no. So there, all right, that's my 2 cents. Hopefully you've taken that on board. And if you do have any issues regarding your back catalogue later on today when you're trying to download it, you can come and answer. You can come and reply to me if you want. Message me, because I'll be up. You can message me and say, can you give me some advice or give me some help? And I'll gladly help you. And I'll just explain it exactly like I've done now. I'll say, no, don't worry about it. This has happened before. It's just an illusion. It's just it's like some of the trees that I've been seeing. It's ghosting. It's just ghosting. It's trying to make you think that you don't own it, but trust me, it's just a issue. We got this in the autumn setting, by the way, and yes, I am involved in this week's screenshot contest. What a great winner we had this last week as well. East Coast Mainline winning the contest. That fella that actually won it. He well deserved. Well deserved. Once again, we had a winner with not the most likes, so that was good. That was good. But yeah, a few people were like, "Oh, there's too much rain on the screen," Like I was like, well, you would have thought that the East Coast Mainline would have won it. So this week's theme is autumn, and yes, I have 2 photos of autumn on there. One of them is the Class 801, and a lot of people have done that. There's some lovely shots, man. Oh my God, the competition level has risen big time. It's really, really good. Everybody's screenshots. Some of them are a little bit questionable about them being autumn themed. I don't know about that. There is a couple there that I've pretty much seen that are not autumn themed, so I don't see them, really getting too far in it. So that's a bit of a DQ for me. But lovely shots nonetheless. And man, I love the Flying Scotsman one. There's one of the Flying Scotsman ones. I think it's from that Dream Medley dude. I think, man, what a great shot. It's a really, really nice shot. And then there's a dude with the East Coast one where he's done what I've sort of been doing and making colouring a bit more deep. And man, it's right next to all the flowers and that, and it's got those lavender flowers next to it. Man, that shot is tops. That is a top shot. And I've got a lovely, lovely shot up on the forums, folks, for this week's community screenshot contest. And I have to say to you guys that, man, if you don't like my one this week, then you have something wrong, because I got the one with the Antelope Valley line. Oh my god. As I explained to you guys, the route sort of reminds me sometimes when you're going down, like when you go further along it just, it's like a South African safari route. It just reminds me of a safari route, especially in the sunset. Like I got this beautiful screenshot of further into the bushes with one of these brown trees that you see here, but it was at dusk, so it was more darker. But yeah, beautiful brown tree, set in the autumn setting, with the clouds and all the amazing clouds in the sky. Yeah, it was very tinny, very orange, very brown, very autumn. So I am overdue for a win. I hope I do win the community screenshot contest this week. I won in week 16, and I'd love to win it again. And I won it in the Train Simworld 3 era earlier this year, so can we win it in the Train Simworld 4 era? You know, we're in it to win it. Good luck to everybody, and thanks for everybody sharing your photos up on there as well. Not only on the screenshot contest, but on the fan shots area there as well. Now, man, unbelievable photos that everybody's taken with this new photo mode, and man, I'm appreciating everything. You know, I'm seeing people even saying, "Oh, I can't even play the game because I'm pausing the game every 2 seconds to do photos." I can understand. It is a great release to the TSW history books, and yeah, when I did that 5-minute cloud earlier today, oh my god, man, it's on the Class 66. I can't say enough how absolutely amazing the new fog system is. It is just, you know, I had that set to ultra, by the way, and running smoothly along the East Coast main line, and just incredible. Anyway, enjoyed tonight's stream. So we have got a mod for this train. It is a mod that does fix that there's a bit of a pink tinge that's on this train. It has been corrected. Yeah, you know what, Chris? I really haven't been clicking on the photo mode itself. So what I've been doing, I've been going to photo mode and then get the photo and then take away the all the lettering at the bottom, and then I'll just click the button for the Steam like I normally do with the F12. But it's still taking those the new shop modes, even doing that. So I'm finding that when I do that, actually the quality of the shot is actually better than what it is using the photo mode. I like that, actually. Look at that. They've got this one open, and yeah, I like that. That's really cool. This is a great station, this one, man. I love the colouring of this station. This is Burgents. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I probably haven't. Whoops.
Don't get the Aussie Don to pronounce anything German.
Or Austrian. Central Spice is easy. It's part of Central Spice. That's Swedish. Switzerland. What is Switzerland? Swedish Switzerland. Switzerland. Already explained about how I like the dirt around on the skylight. It's not clear, you know, it's got that dirty look to it. It's yeah, very cool. I like it's not you know, polished. You know what would be cool if they had a scenario where they would have you know how people get on the sides of the buildings and they do the windows. I reckon that'd be cool to see one of the window cleaners. Still no sound mod for this train yet, unfortunately. I would have thought they would have happened by now, but yeah, we are in early access. So I was quite surprised that even London Midland pulled the trigger on a mod on early access. You know, and I'm surprised that people were pulling the triggers on some mods already. But yeah, I've downloaded about 5, 6 mods already. So yeah, we've got it going. Not the ones that are returned, no, we've got all new ones. And there is a PC editor area, by the way, for at the Train Sim community. So that's good news. And we'll be able to take a look at some people's work on the PC editor. And yeah, I'll definitely mention the people's names and that on our when I take them for a spin. I think with those ones though, I'll probably take them out myself before I do anything with it on my channel. And if I feel like it's something it's worthy of doing for the channel, I shall do it. The train you're driving doesn't have a bell? No, nope. Nah, not this one, Chris. This is the German and Austrian trains don't have a bell, but this is a talent. This is a flirt. This is a flirt train. So you'll find with your flirts that like your talent series is your flirts. They don't have bells. You'll find your bells on your American, yeah, and. Sometimes you got the bells, but the signalers on the UK stuff. But yeah, more so your US stuff than anything else. By the way, when a patch come through earlier today, folks, and for the East Coast Main Line, and there's a reduced timetable now and a standard timetable. So if you are struggling with the standard timetable and the game crashing and everything, use the reduced timetable. The same's going to happen with the Northeast Corridor, New York Trenton. So the standard timetable that was promised apparently is still going ahead, which is good. And apparently between AI and standard and your services, 2,000. Yes, Joe, that did the timetable for the Brighton Main Line, has done it again. I can imagine how many are playable, probably about 500. Or maybe 1,000. Look, even 500. You know, with the amount of routes you like myself that, you know, stream and go through all different types of routes and everything. Do you think I'm going to do the 500 routes in 12 months? No. 500 services in 12 months? No. I'll be lucky to get through 50 of them, 100 of them, you know what I mean? Okay, on 8 kilometers to our next one. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely shot. I think the water might have changed as well. I'm looking at ripples in the water now. I know we've seen that recently on the old train sim world, but this time around it seems to be a bit more detailed. Big, tall green walls for the first time in TSW history. We've had green walls in the past, but those are on the little tiny ones we've had on the rapid transit. Oh, there goes a Creators Club designed rail pool back there. The Vetron, Siemens Vetron. I still haven't found the area where you can turn Creators Club off for AI as well, folks. So if you do know where to go to turn off AI Creators Club paint jobs for the AI traffic, please do let me know. Because yeah, it does cause a lot of not a lot, but a fair bit of train road issues. Now check out all the stuff in this holding yard. Man, it's absolutely packed. Good to see. Finally. There's a Creators Club design there, actually. Look at that. OBB version of the Vetron. No, 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 no. Gotta be kidding. How's it not triggering? Like, sort that out after. Love those people with the suitcases now. It's so cool. Man, I called for that for so many for the last few years. Last year I got my wish for thunderstorms. As you know, the wish list for me was suitcases. Coming into our next stop.
This station is Durban.
guys with suitcases as well, business suitcases. It's really cool. Opa. Right. G'day, so. Good day. Join us tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for our special 3-hour blockbuster edition of Midweek World of Trains. It's episode 144 tomorrow, and it is a 3-hour special. Tomorrow's live stream is subject to change as we have severe thunderstorms on the forecast tomorrow. So there might be a delay. If there is, we'll let you know on our community area. A couple of hours leading into this stream tonight, we was fearful that we was going to have a delay because there was storms moving in from the south. And they did have a big hailstorm, well, not big, but they're tiny hailstones, but enough to, you know, cover the Hume Highway down south, which is the major highway here in Australia, and yeah, it was thick enough to be looking like it was snow. So yeah, that was moving towards Sydney, ended up moving into the edges of Sydney down and moved out into the ocean. So we had a bit of a storm go through just now, just a little bit north of us, and we should be clear hopefully now for the rest of the stream. I did manage to pick up a little bit of lightning, a little bit closer towards the south, but you know, sort of fair distance on my shorts area earlier tonight. I did get a couple videos of the weather this afternoon, because yeah, the skies were changing and the sky looked pretty nice after the dark clouds started breaking up. So I thought, oh, I'll post this on the channel. People might appreciate the sky. I sort of looked at it and I thought, oh wow, this reminds me of the cloud in Train Sim World. It sort of did. It was like breaking up sort of cloud. It was really cool. In the late afternoon. And it's spring here in Australia, folks. Well, it's supposed to be spring, but yet in a couple of days' time it's grand final day, 37 Celsius. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, 34 Celsius tomorrow in Perth, and you know, we're only a couple of weeks into, you know, 3 weeks into spring. Like, come on, 3, 4, you know, it's just crazy. We're just coming out of winter, you know, we're already getting 30 plus. We've already had a few days of 35s and stuff, you know. It's been insane. Nice hot weather in Brisbane tomorrow, I've seen as well. Nice hot weather up your way, Chris. Check out all that cloud on top of those mountains in front there as well. Look at that. Wow. That's insane. So 3-hour special tomorrow, Midweek World of Trains is going to feature a lot of great action tomorrow. We're going to be heading to the updated Northeast Corridor, New York Trenton, taking a trip on there. So that's going to be lots of fun. Looking forward to that. And I can tell you guys, I'll take a run on there with an uploaded video before I do come on the live stream, so it should run smooth. Hopefully. Second night around. Yeah, I don't watch the news, Chris. I just watched the weather part. I've seen the weather part earlier in the night. I've seen it was going to be hot in Perth and in Brisbane. I thought, yeah, it's a little bit. It's mild here in Sydney still, but yeah, a couple of days time, nope. Comes the heat wave, round 2. It'll be our second heat wave already. Well, that's what I said. We're only not even a month into spring, and you know we've already had one heat wave, and then we're getting another one. Yeah, El Nino's definitely it's been confirmed, so El Nino's happening. Not good, not good. Alright, here we are at our next station. Had a schedule actually, so that's good news. That's a bit of a clue. I'm trying to think what station that is again. I know that station I'm looking at just here in the picture is in Train Simulator. It's a RSSLO route, and that station's in it. It is an Austrian route, and I'm thinking that could be the route that actually is coming next. And I'm just trying to work out again what it is. When I get that through my head, I'll get back to you guys and I'll give you my suggestion and think, and I'll have a look and see what trains are actually involved in that as well. I wouldn't mind seeing some OBB freight actually, because they got some really cool log containers with the logs. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'll be different style of freight for a change here. You know, we've had logs and other things, but the freight styles of the way they carry the logs in Austria are different to the German one, unless they, you know, don't do it correctly. No, dovetail. They probably, you know, what are they going to do? Well, they did a Talon 2 sound for this one. Oh, they're going to do with that one. Oh, we're going to make just, you know, make them look like German, but they don't look like that. Anyway. .3 for the next stop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more stops to go. It's only our first trip.
The local start times for midweek World of Trains are up on our live streams community area later on today. All the details will be provided on there. But if you go to the live stream itself, folks, you'll see that I've posted up the local starting times on the live streams community chat, just like the chat we've got here tonight. If you're a veteran of the channel, or you're used to the starting times for our live streaming action for Sunday, Tuesday and Wednesday, then you would know already. If you're a subscriber, you would definitely know. If you got that bell on, you get a notification just before we do go live, and then you'll get the notification when we officially start the live stream, or just after we start. Got another uploaded video I got to post on the channel as well, folks. I did a nice little short trip with the DB PBZFA 766.2 Deutsche Bahn locomotive. Keep going. We're how far away? You think it wouldn't be down this far? Where will it go? Right up to the edge? Yeah, it should have been back there more. This just doesn't make sense being all the way down here. It should be up there. That's my opinion.
I grabbed all the collectibles for the East Coast Main Line as well. So that's all been completed. I have to say the East Coast Main Line is probably one of the easiest routes in the history of Train Simworld to grab all the collectibles. It's just, yeah, they weren't hard at all. They pretty much, if you don't know, yeah, if you're getting stuck on where everything is on there, then damn, like, it was. Yeah, I have to say the easiest collectibles I've collected in history. So there you go. I don't normally go for collectibles, but I just want to, you know what? Because I'm such a fan of that route, I have to say I had to get them. And yeah, I'm loving this route as well. This route's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the US route. The US route's actually surprised me. So yeah, it's really cool. And man, the East Coast Main Line is just, it's a gem. And I can already say to you guys, after playing it a fair few times now, it's already the greatest release in Train Simworld history. And others are struggling and everything, you know, you might be struggling with frame rate and everything, but like I explained to you guys, I play on PC, I play on the legendary custom engine settings. It was my end that did stuff up. I incorrectly put the DX12 in, and that was what was causing the issues. So now I've correctly put the DX12 in. Everything's running way smoother than what it was. It hasn't completely eliminated micro shading, but it's running 99% better. And the good thing is now I'm playing the game with all the trees and everything in ultra setting, and yeah, it's very good. The skybox is in very high. I wouldn't go ultra, there's not much benefits really. You're losing 30 frames, 20 to 30 frames on the spot by going from very high to ultra, and there's no real benefits between the difference. The skies look great in this setting. Give me the ranking, about to come into the rank. Here we are.
Stand clear, doors closing.
Coming up later today, we'll be doing another live stream, folks, and we will be doing some East Coast mainline action with the Class 801. So that'll be happening later on today. I'll post that on the YouTube channel after this live stream. So do join us later on today for some more live streaming action as we head to the East Coast mainline with the Zuma Class 801. And yeah, last night I did take a trip with the Azuma with, unfortunately we stuffed our second run up, but anyway, not to worry. We going to, yeah, last night we did the Scottish design, which was really cool. One of the uploaded videos I've done in the last 24 hours on this route as well was the branch. I did do the branch, so yeah, I am planning to come back on here tomorrow with midweek World of Trains as well, folks, and take the S-Bahn Central Spires train, so the SBB. So we're going to be taking that tomorrow, and
on here as well. So I think that is the branch as well. So if I remember rightly. So yeah, we definitely will be doing that. Anyway, we're coming into one of the big train stops along here now. There's a fair few big stations along this route, I have to say that much. So this route was technically the Free Countries route from Train Simulator. And yeah, we did do gameplay of that recently. I did purchase that leading into the release of Train Sim World 4, and I also purchased this particular loco through the RSSLO website. And yeah, it was a very, very lovely trip on Train Simulator. And we had a poll vote going leading into the launch of Train Sim World 4 a few weeks before the release. We had a poll vote going for a few days where you guys voted, and you actually, after 40 plus votes, you guys voted this route as the route that you were looking forward to the most. So yeah, appreciate everybody's votes. And obviously East Coast Main Line was second, and Envelope Line was third. I probably have to say I have to put them in I'll have to put it in, man, it's very, very hard to judge, actually, but I have to say East Coast, then this, then Antelope, in my opinion. It's not taking anything away from the US route. The US route is absolutely great. I enjoy it, but unfortunately, the length, the time of it is what kills me. I haven't done a full-length trip on it yet. God help me when I do. It could be worse. I could be doing the Canadian one that actually took me over 3.5 hours to do. Man, I remember that one I did on the All Aboard live stream back earlier in the year. Well, the last 12 months, I know that. The Canadian one I did. Inside, if you haven't had a look inside, folks. Did the Pringles guy come over to Train Sim World 4? No, I don't think he did. Oh, that's good. I think he might have. We'll soon find out. He is at the station that on the one of the stations on the Southeastern High Speed. I was really interrupted by the camera just then. I did note that it did say 1990 on the hard to say that the lighting in this train as well on the outside is quite shocking. But guess what, folks? They've locked the camera to the inside this tunnel. You can't actually take the camera outside. Maybe they've locked the cameras back again in tunnels. We'll soon find out.
Oh, I didn't know they had a ANZ bank at this station. I had to throw that one out there. If there was, give me your money. Or give me my money.
Stand clear, doors closing.
I've got a vintage transport festival to go to on Saturday this weekend, folks. Incredible vintage festival on in the city this weekend, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So they're going to have steam trains, and that reminds me, I have to find out what time zones on and everything, and make sure I'm in the city at the right time. Because yeah, I definitely want to take some footage. So yeah, I'll be spending a day in the city and everything, and I'll do some footage and everything. I'll try to get back down to Sydney Harbour like I did earlier in the year as well, and do some video for the channel. So yeah, I've got some shorts and everything coming your way. Just wish I had an iPhone 15, because man, the video quality on there is quite good. Fortunately, I'm rolling with an 11 at the moment. No, I don't think they mentioned the gap here in Australia, here in Sydney. 2 stations to go. We're due at the final station at 9:59, so we're not that far away, just under 10 minutes to the end of this trip. Then we shall head to the East Coast Main Line for some daytime Class 66 action. We are first live streaming Class 66 action for the Train Sim World 4 era. This is the part of the route that I had to do the emergency brake, because I think it was just up here that I had to do that. Yeah, because I think this is the station just here that had the elephants, and the music started talking. Yeah, this is the station. Remember this the scenario, if you've done it already, folks, with the Train Sim World music in the background, and then you got the elephants and the cars and that on the station just here. It's quite cool, eh? That was a really cool scenario. And then part 2 of it is when you got to go fast and then you just got to slam your emergency brake, hit this button here, and then you can, you know, take it to a recovery. Plummeted it probably a bit too hard just then. I'm getting confident, don't worry about that. When you're confident, I wouldn't recommend that for the images. You can try it, but I always say practice makes perfect. And you're looking at an OG TSW player, so there you go.
I don't use LZB, PZBs, none of that razzle dazzle, because I hate that system, as you know. So, yeah, unfortunately, the dreaded freeze when the confirms back again. That was a Train Sim World 2 issue that plagued the Train Sim World 2 era, and unfortunately, it's back for Train Sim World 4. It didn't occur on Train Sim World 3, but yeah, unfortunately, that has returned for the first time in 2 years, or 1 year, I should say. 8.9 to go. That should be pretty quick anyway. Can't get over it. Man, I just can't get over the size of these mountains. They're just absolutely insane. I never thought that Train Sim World would ever get to that length. It's incredible. Yeah, I had a feeling that was happening.
Looks like we've got a red light before we head into the station. Son of a... That's alright, I think it's after it. Son of a gun. Hey, another Petron over there. That'll do. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed your run on the S-Bahn Vorarlberg, and we will be doing some freight services, service next. Freight service coming up. Hey, there's two Vetrons taking that one, look at that. Mixed freight out of that as well. There you go. Lovely, lovely. Okay, there we go, my friends, and fantastic trip it was indeed. And another platinum medal, 19,769, and the OBB 4024 S-Bahn Vorarlberg locomotive. All right, you're on Choo Choo Tuesdays, the all new looking Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 136, I think it is today. And yeah, we have got episode 136, and we are coming to you from Sydney, Australia. My name is the Aussie Don, your community screenshot contest winner for week 16 here in 2023. And welcome aboard to the stream. If you are new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket, click that subscribe button, and join our family as we push for 4,000 subscribers and beyond before the 31st of December 2023. We'd love to get there. Before that, nice little Christmas present it would be for me. And I would appreciate it. True rail fan, click that subscribe button. Not a true rail fan, go away. I'm joking. All right. East Coast, here we come. And we got the reduced timetable now. Hey, see? Reduced timetable. Normal timetable. Normal timetable it is. Class 66, you betcha. Now, I don't have any Creators Club ones at the current time. So we will do this one. What are we going to do? That's what we're going to plan. We are going to do a... was, I think it was this one. Where is it? Yes, this one just here. It's 5:43. I think this is morning. Let me just make sure that it is morning. We'll do it on a nice clear morning. Hopefully it is light. If not, I do apologise. I did say I was going to do a daytime one, but looks like the timetable's not giving me that. So we will soon find out what we got here. And knowing the UK, it's probably dark. Oh no, it's alright. Sunset, sunrise. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. There you go, look at that. That's nice. Beautiful. Okay. One thing I can say, this is the Class 66 for this route. So they've built one specially for this route apparently. So there is banking comms. So that is new. That's really cool. I don't think there was banking comms in the past. So that is cool. Looks like we could be doing the same trip as I did earlier. I think it's the same one. But this is obviously in the daytime this time, or in the early hours of the morning this time around. Not midnight, just after midnight I did the one earlier today with the new fog system. So yeah, and the fog system is, yep, top notch. So we will do night lights because it is still technically evening, night time. And we are using the mod that this is the London Midland mod. You heard the click, 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 clickety clack. The train goes along the track. Clickety clickety clack. The train goes around the track. That's what I was at my mate's house recently because he's got young kids and you know, he's watching. His kids love Peppa Pig and there's had the Peppa Pig train one on there. He takes a long trip to the other country and just to and then he hops off the train and they got the mayor and everything there and he's got this square because he's apparently he knows all things about concrete and he run out his tool, click click, yep, that's fine, and then got back on the train, go back home. Long train trip just to do that, then return. Why not? All aboard! Don't forget that All Aboard will our Sunday live stream will not be on this Sunday due to me being at the Rugby League Grand Final. The Rugby League Grand Final is on here in Sydney this weekend, and I'll be at that on Sunday. So this week's All Aboard will not be happening, so we'll return the following Sunday with another episode. And do note that is subject to change as well, because as I explained to you guys, currently we have to vacate these premises, and we're meant to be out by the 25th of next month, in October. So we are pushing for an extension, but yeah, we are struggling to find a new place.
Doncaster decoy down Lincoln is where we are going to be parking up. We're parking up at Doncaster, but it's in the decoy part heading towards Lincoln. So. Yeah. We're almost 40 videos down, folks, on Train Simwall 4. Man, it's been an unbelievable few days of early access. We've done multiple Train Simwall news videos leading into the release as well. And we did some more Train Simwall news earlier today that gave you all the details of the latest patch and timetable and everything. And also in that video it does show our first screenshots that we've taken on the East Coast mainline. So do check out that latest Train Simwall news. If you don't want to go to the forums, you can easily go to that news video and it'll give you all the details that Dovetail did provide at the forum. So you don't have to worry about going there. You can just stay tuned with me because I'll give you all the latest information when it comes to hand. We are Australia's OG home of Train Simwall since 2019. And I am a Train Simwall veteran since 2017 from the beta stage, yes. Speaking of that, I have not... As soon as I started doing that detail, my frames started dropping. the stream doesn't like me doing a stream camera views. It certainly is, Chris. I just, you know, I really can't get over how absolutely beautiful it looks with this route. You know me, folks, but this is this route, and I'm actually glad they went with this section. I'm a little bit disappointed they didn't take it to York, but more so because of the Zuma. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. It takes a while to get this speed up and running, and yeah, it does take a little bit, but since it's up and running, oh yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, the sky is very nice. I like how you got that that dim in it, you know. Like, look at that. You got that purple and then into the dark purples, the bluish, you know, mauvey colour. It's, you know, realistic. It's cool. And man, you think this sky looks stunning? You should see it when you got the fog at night. Oh my god, like, the new fog system is just, man, after I did that midnight trip earlier on here with this same run I'm doing right now, that's in the uploaded video, by the way, that's on the channel right now, premiered earlier today. It's now showing at 1440p at 60 frames per second HD quality. That premiered just leading into the stream tonight. And yeah, well, the plan was already that I did that one and then I would do a day trip here, not knowing that was going to be an early morning trip, which works out fine anyway, because it's obviously clear light now, you can see the it's not taking anything away from the night trip I did earlier. That, in my opinion, was my favourite night trip I've ever done in TSW. I mean, I was blown away by that new fog, seeing it for the first time in action. Man, absolutely incredible. So I didn't watch too much of the preview of this route. I didn't really need to because I already knew what to expect. Being a veteran of Train Simulator with it, so I knew it was going to be better looking and everything on here, and I didn't have to really see something that knew was going to become an instant classic. If people are experiencing the East Coast Main Line for the first time, then welcome aboard. That's all I say. So you'll be able to get your downloads ready tomorrow, Chris. You know, you can do them at any time you want. You know, you can put back whatever you want. You know, you don't have to put your whole library back, you know. If you don't want to, you know, like, it's up to you what you do with your library. But I thought you were actually playing on the Game Pass. I have to agree with a lot of rail fans out there, the people that were playing the game on Game Pass with Train Sim World 3. I agree with you guys. I think it's a little bit of a kick in the butt that they actually haven't gone with the Game Pass with Train Sim World 4. And that proves once again that they are all about the take me to the bank than anything else. What's that KFC ad say? Shut up and take my money. I like the fact it's dirty as well. That's what's so cool about this loco, this version of it. I'm glad they're going with this one. I love it. It's been worn down. I'm quite surprised that they actually haven't run any official other locos. I would have thought that by now we would have had the official license to a Freightliner, but anyway, doesn't matter. Oops, hang on. Yep, go through. Yep, The gates were opening up just then. I do believe one of the stations are coming up. Yep. Yep. Check this out. Stunning. I think that was Radford. Radford. Fortunately, I'm having some frame rate issues here for a second, folks. Just give me a second. I'm trying to correct this. Find out what is going on with my task manager. It's not pulling any weight at all. What's going on? It's weird. I'm going to reset my internet box before I do the next stream later on. That's the second time the frames have dropped when I've done an amazing, like, long distance shot. I don't know why it's really doing that, but anyway.
The all-new looking Choo Choo Tuesdays with the Aussie Don.
And now it's time to relax, sit back, relax, enjoy the action. I'm going to crank up the sound and mute the mic. Live stream chat, subs only. Okay, we're getting closer towards the end of our trip, folks. Before we leave you guys today, we're going to give you some details of the information that Dovetail provided at the forums for you guys that are waiting for the full release, and give you all the information for the Northeast Corridor update, and we'll talk about that. Don't know why this is struggling today. It's yeah, it hasn't been this bad for a while for any of my release. We're going in somewhere different. Actually, we're taking a different path to what we did earlier today. I think we're putting it in a different spot, actually. Yeah, looking at it. This is gonna bloody stop on me, I know it. it's close anyway. Yeah, we're definitely parking it up a different spot this time around. That'll do. That'll do. So there we go. Very good. Wait till 6:20 a.m. Okay. Okay, that is put it into neutral. Turn off banking comms. Turn off those lights. Okay, we've got a few minutes here to wait till 6:20. We have come in early, so that is good. Ahead of schedule. Don't see why we wouldn't be denied the platinum. Okay. That was the 4E58 service flex stone to north to Tinsey Intermodals Part 2. Lovely, lovely trip it was indeed. With number 66245. That's the number of this loco. Lovely, doubly. Just a recap of what we've done today. We've done S-Bahn Central Swise. No, we did S-Bahn Vorarlberg, sorry. Not Central Swise. I did mention that we're going to do the Central Swise loco tomorrow on the Vorarlberg, so look forward to that on our midweek World of Trains, as well as the remastered Northeast Corridor. Yep, we're going on there, as well as some East Coast action. 3-hour blockbuster tomorrow, midweek World of Trains, live from 8 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Germany, 6 a.m. Boston, 3 a.m. Los Angeles. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the 27th of September, with that one. All right, now it's telling us to wait a moment.
Okay, so we spent twice, so that's not too bad. And the platinum is definitely guaranteed, 8,078 in the end. Very nicely done indeed. All right, there we go with our custom loading screen there currently. All right, so that includes our action for the rails. And just before we do go, we'll give you that information that, pardon me, that Dovetail has provided. And GWR Phil 811 does like my screenshot for week 37. Visit this week's contest. Thanks for that. Appreciate that, Phil. All right. Okay. So this information is regarding the announcement of Train Simworld 4's launch with the PC editor beta and Northeast Corridor New York Trenton timetable update. So this is from Dovetail Games' JD, which you know JD, folks. Everybody knows JD. And JD has provided the following. Today is, well, it said tomorrow, but it is today now. Today is a big day, not only for Train Simworld 4 release, 15 hours UTC time, 17 hours UTC time PC. So consoles 15 hours UTC and 17 hours UTC PC. Here in Australia, that is 1 a.m. for console and 3 a.m. for PC. Just after 3 a.m. It won't be exactly 3 a.m. But with it comes a additional updates to some of your favorite content. Full details will be provided in tomorrow's update notes. All right, so there is a patch coming again. But we know you're chomping at the bit to know about the knowing how, because actually I did message JD myself on the forums after he posted something, and I said I wouldn't mind information about the regards to the Northeast Corridor update, so I could obviously give you Train Simworld news. But so we're going to do some Train Simworld news live here right now. So here we go. Train Simworld news live. All right, Train Simworld 4 news. So first thing is we're pleased to say that the Train Simworld PC beta will be launching today with the full launch of Train Simworld 4. It will be available from the Epic Games Store, searching Train Simworld 4 PC editor. Should take you to the download page. Should. Okay. We'll be doing some live streaming masterclasses on how to get the best out of the tools over the coming weeks. But we can't wait for you to try it out for yourselves with the tools our team use. Please check out the editor of FAQs. Make sure that you share. Make sure you're sharing your tips, tricks, and questions to our direct editor forum. So there is a direct editor forum at the Dovetail forums now. As a final note, the editor is a beta format, which is therefore liable to changes, and there's going to be changes along the way. So obviously it's a beta stage. Beta stage is, yeah, that's what it is. We recommend that whilst we're working with you on building and implementing the tool, that you try out the various functionalities and let us know your thoughts. Larger scale projects, route/buildings, etc. Something we'll recommend when the tool is a little further processed. All right, so that's the PC editor details. New York, Northeast Corridor, New York Trenton, new timetable. The team has been doing a great job of updating the Trenton timetable with the release today, with the game's mega update. The updated timetable sees many, in brackets, more North Jersey transit, New Jersey transit. Sorry, playable and AI services. So more New Jersey transit and playable and AI services. The Long Island Railroad AI layers have been added. I think that is the M7 and the M3 MTAs. And the Amtrak's AI services have been added. Adding 5 times the services from the original timetable, just over 2,000 playable and AI services. So that's Joe. Thank Joe for that. Not the British Ace. Not the British Ace, Joe. Pardon me.
So if he was still at the timetable, then I bet you he would do a good job as well. Players can choose the new timetable or the existing Train Sim World free timetable, which is the reduced timetable. So the current timetable is now known as the reduced timetable. For best performance, we strongly recommend that you, if you are on the following platforms, you should select the following timetables. For PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Series S players, you should be using the original Train Sim World free timetable, which is the reduced timetable. The PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC players like myself can be using the new updated timetable. Alright, depending on your hardware, you may choose to play on the reduced timetable if you are struggling with performance, as in certain locations it can be very demanding on your system, especially when you're live streaming. Depending on your hardware, you may choose to play on the reduced timetable if you're struggling with performances in certain locations. Depending on it can be very demanding on your system. That is on there. So as mentioned last week, we have had managed. We have had to manage content with performance. So AI freight will not be part of the launch bill. So they've held back the AI freight again. God, man. So the freight is currently still not in the game. So that means the photos we did in Train Sim World News with the thing over the top and on the sides and everything, not happening. Unfortunately, that's one of the photos we've got in our intro video and outro video. So anyway, I will. Don't worry, I'll redo that. Progress is not shared between the normal and reduced timetables, as the experience is so different. So your existing progress should map into the reduced timetable only. East Coast mainline patch, which happened earlier today. Compatible content, we already covered that in Train Sim World News in the uploaded video earlier today, so check that out. And that is in 4K. You'll see some lovely shots we've done over our time. Now the final piece of Train Sim World News is capable content. We expect all capable content, backwards content to start rolling out from launch time, but it may take a little while for it all to roll out, which I did explain to you guys earlier at the start of the stream, because this is what happened when we went from 2 to 3. So, yep, expect the same again. And like I explained, if you own the route and it says that you have to buy it again, just ignore it, folks. That is a bug that plagues the transfers over. It will eventually clear itself. We can't wait to see what chaos you create with free roam mode, though, and also the layers launching to the enhance your Train Sim World for core routes. Thank you for your feedback and amazing screenshots so far. We're looking forward. We're forward to reading and seeing them as we roll into the new era of Train Sim World later on today. All right, so there you go. All right, so it is officially launching this today, folks. So on Wednesday for us here in Australia, and we'll bring you a special 3-hour blockbuster midweek World of Trains. And I will provide the details of the starting times on that on our community area later on today. So do look forward to that. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, set the reminder now. Turn that bell on. You'll be notified just before, around an hour before we go live. And then officially you'll get another notification when we are officially live with our midweek World of Trains live stream tomorrow. Same time we started today, always Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Do note that it is subject to change. We have severe thunderstorms on the forecast for Wednesday, so there might be a delay. If there's any delays, we'll let you know. Like we did today, we thought that the storms were starting to roll in. They were starting to creep towards Sydney, and then they decided to go left and right. and we had a smooth highway down the middle. So there you go. So thank you very much for watching. It's been an honour and privilege bringing you today's Choo Choo Tuesdays. The new era of Train Sim World's Choo Choo Tuesdays has begun. And
we will see you again next week for Choo Choo Tuesdays. And from all to see at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment, don't forget, I will be on next Tuesday. I won't be on next Wednesday because it is my birthday. So there you go. I will be out and about on next Wednesday. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll soon find out. I might not be doing anything. I might be here for my birthday. But anyway, so like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn that notification bell on. Join our family. I'd love to have you on board. If you're a true rail fan, you have no hesitation. Check our Train Sim World 4 playlist out today. It is almost 40 videos deep and continues to grow. The Train Sim World 3 playlist has come to an end. That is now got the classics of there. Train Sim World 2 playlist, almost 1,100 videos, and the Train Sim World 1 playlist is almost 500 videos deep. Almost 500 videos deep for Train Sim World 3 as well. So lots and lots of great action. Over 2,100 videos on our channel of Train Sim World. You can't go wrong. We continue to grow it. We continue to roll with the game. Ever since 2019, we are Australia's OG home of Train Sim World. My name is the Aussie Don. The Week 16 Community Screenshot Contest winner for Train Sim World. Week 6 and 26 for Train Simulator Classic. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. We'll be back later today for East Coast Mainline action. Take care. Bye-bye for now.